Big show today. Barb's going to do her Rick Moranis impression, but more on that later. We'll be right back.
Bash and Barb!
Have you been waiting 17 years for the perfect car? Well, the wait is over because boy do we have an influx of this in a northeastern part of the United States. The all-new Pontiac Cicada Brood X. And you know it's a Cicada by the purr of its engine. Don't worry about scratches and dings in your alien-looking Pontiac Cicada Brood X, because it will shed its exoskeleton exterior for a fresh new alien look that will definitely turn heads, especially if onlookers see it shed. No need to come down to the dealership to get the Pontiac Cicada, because the Pontiac Cicada will emerge at your home in the evening, with the engine running so loud it will wake up your neighbors.
Hi, yeah, over here. I'm trying to sleep. You're waking up my baby.
Sorry, Joan, my new car arrived.
A deal like this doesn't come around every year, just once in every 10 to 17. Get your Pontiac Cicada Brood X today to drive you and everyone crazy.
Bash and Barb!
Now it's time to take a look at what we're going to be talking about a little bit later on in the show. A cow was spotted at a McDonald's drive-thru in Wisconsin. Talk about cannibalism. More on that later.
A Florida house for sale has a giant oak tree growing smack in the middle of it. Perfect for those looking to bring the outside in. More on that later.
A Michigan truck that was hauling beehives crashed, unleashing a swarm of bees. The husband of the couple in the nearby car screamed, "Honey!" More on that later.
An overdue book was returned to a Canadian library after 27 years. The book then tried to join the local book club, but it was too late to the party. More on that later.
An Idaho man moved 133 thumbtacks between boards in 1 minute. Poke me, Barb. Is this a real story? More on that later.
A bear steals an Amazon package from a woman's front step. I wonder what's in it. Very suspicious. More on that later.
A hedgehog had to be rescued from a parking lot drain by animal rescuers and firefighters. Where's Tails when you need him? More on that later.
A lost dog was saved after a woman lured it into her car with a corn dog. When returned to its owner, they said the dog always had a corny sense of humor. More on that later.
Bash and Barb!
And now the less than helpful forecast with, Bash, did we hire Veronica Baker?
You know, we didn't. She never picked up the phone when we called her. She must still be going through a lot, you know.
Well, you have to answer when opportunity calls.
That's true.
You know. So who do we have?
I believe his last name is pronounced Pontillo. Joe Pontillo. That's his name. He's from New Jersey.
Oh, well, hello, Bash and Barb. My name is Joe Pontillo, and I am auditioning for the role of your weather person. That's right. I just want you to know that I'm a huge fan of the show. I love what you guys do. And I myself am also originally from the 1980s, and somehow I've been transported into the present day. Not exactly sure how. I must have picked up the wrong drink or something. We'll get to the bottom of that. But I want you to know I'm currently working on a machine that will send me back to the 1980s. And if I get this job and we end up becoming friendly, maybe you guys could get in on that. But hire me for my talents and not for the fact that I can maybe get you home to your original timeline. Anyway, the weather. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Well, looking ahead, it's going to be hot. Yeah, I can confirm. It's going to be hot for a little while. You're going to want to not dress warm. Like, you're not going to want to wear winter clothes. Like, if I see you outside, wearing a jacket or, like, a scarf, like, I'm just going to lose it. Because why aren't you listening to my forecast? It's just going to be hot for a while. Like, really hot. Like, things are going to unravel. Society might temporarily collapse. Crime will skyrocket. I think people will start abandoning automobiles and start riding horses again. I'm just looking at the map here, and that's what I see. So, you could believe me or not. It's up to you. Rain. Extended forecast. I don't know exactly when it's going to rain, but I can guarantee it will rain sometime in the next 1 to 2 weeks. You can take that to the bank. All right, guys. I'm Joe Pontillo. This was the weather. Follow me on all the social medias and have a warm day.
I like what he did there at the end. Nice tag.
Wow.
And I like a man who or a person, doesn't matter to me, who follows the map.
Follows the map. It is important. Although he did sound a little apocalyptic.
Yeah, it was a little, gruesome there for.
It was.
I know.
I got scared. I was nervous for a second.
Yeah.
I thought things were going to start going haywire.
Yeah, and you don't like horses either. So
I don't like horses at all.
Nah,
They're very large.
They are, and smelly, if you're by a certain part of them. So you don't want to be on the wrong end of a horse. But I love riding, those carriages when they have them in some of the parks in the United States. They haul you around. It's really, really cool.
Well, it sounds like with this machine he's talking about, we can go back to carriage times.
That might be fun, at least for a little while. So
A little bit. It might be, like you said, a little smelly, but
yeah. But he's getting me all nostalgic. I like that about
yeah,
Joe,
I feel like I could be transported back to my golden age. So I like him.
I like him too. But if things don't work out, how do people submit auditions?
Well, you can certainly submit an audition. You can email us at bashandbarb@gmail.com. More on that later.
And Philistine's been telling us something that you can give us a call on any topic. We've got a telephone number, Barb. I don't know. We don't put it out enough. She keeps telling us in our ear. But what is the telephone number, Barb?
This is so fun. The telephone number is 646-883-3530.
That's right. It's 646-883-ELF0. Give us a call, any topic, anything you want. What's that number again, Barb?
646-883-3530. 3530.
More on that later.
Bash and Barb!
Now let's head on over to our good buddy, Jeff, up in the helicopter. What do we got, buddy?
I'll tell you something, man.
What's up, Jeff?
There's nothing better than that first sip of coffee to start the day.
Oh,
man. Love coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. All right, so
I stand corrected. There is something better. The second sip of coffee. Man, nothing better than coffee. How great is this, huh?
This is fun.
Flying around, drinking our coffee.
Yeah.
We can see everything.
Yeah, tell us. What's the traffic?
Yeah, we can see all the cars down there.
Okay.
Yep, a lot of cars going back and forth. Some slow, some fast. Beautiful city, right?
Where? Philistine.
Is there traffic?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the life.
Don't think he could hear us. I don't think he could hear us again, Barb.
It's either that or he's not listening.
That's true.
I wish I would have known a little bit more about. I don't slurp hot coffee like that.
You don't do that? Oh man, I'm a big slurper.
Hot coffee. I understand cold, but hot coffee I would never just slurp.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. So when you slurp, what's happening is that you're bringing in air with the slurp, and it's cooling the coffee. That's what you gotta. That's what's happening right there.
I find
you know what I mean?
Pretty gross.
I know. I know what you're thinking, but I know you're auditory. You got, but I'm telling you, you got to try it. You do it. It sounds disgusting.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. All right, more on that later.
Bash and Barb!
Well, it looks like we have a caller. Oh,
We do?
I believe.
Oh, yeah, we got. Oh my gosh, I didn't even. I wasn't even looking at our call screening software over here. I didn't know. I forgot where we were in the show. I'm so sorry. We almost. You know what happens sometimes? I don't know if people at home know about this, but behind the scenes type stuff. If you wait a certain amount of time, bells and whistles go off, and then program director calls us into the office, and it doesn't get pretty. But this is some inside baseball that you guys don't even need to know about, but I'm sure you're very interested in it. Who do we have here, Barb?
Let's see. We have Luke. Luke, you are on the air with Bash and Barb.
Hello, Bash and Barb.
Hi.
Luke the Spearman here from Hollywood, California.
Oh.
Listen, I've been listening to your show, and I want to make a motion picture starring you two. That's right, the Bash and Barb picture. It'll be in lights, it'll be big, it'll be huge. Everybody want to come and see it. What do you say, kids? Huh? You want to come to Hollywood and make some moolah?
That sounds fantastic.
Yes.
What do you think, Barb? You got it? Yeah. Let's do it.
Not gonna happen! Never! You've been... Zing bada zinger!
It's just not funny anymore, you know?
I feel like he just knew the exact button to push.
Yeah. It's been a dream to be.
A dream for so long. That was a good... I had no idea that was him. I fully believed him. I thought this was our moment.
This was going to be us. It was going to be, the Bash and Barb movie. I was so excited. You know when the endorphins kick in and you're just like on another level? When you don't need coffee. It's just this natural thing that just hits every single vein in your body and you get super excited. And I was at that high, and then just to take those endorphins right away,
felt like it plummeted.
Yeah, it just was very,
all
very
of our
sad.
hopes and dreams, and
just gone.
I feel very sad now.
I'm so sorry, Barb. More on that later.
Bash and Barb!
Well, let's try to get to a positive note here.
Yep.
I'd love to circle back around to that cow at McDonald's.
All right, wait a minute. Okay, I know you. I'm sorry. I know. I just thought about it in my head. Speaking of like Hollywood and all this stuff, it just hit me that Barb. There's something I got to show you. This is incredible.
Okay.
This is okay. So the fellas over at ProWrestlingTees.com, they got me a T-shirt because I do this feature. I don't know if you can hear me. A feature on Busted Open Radio with Dave LaGreca and Mark Henry. It's on channel 156 on SiriusXM, Fight Nation, and they made these shirts.
Wow.
and,
wow.
It's so cool. I don't know if you can see all of it. It's still on the hanger. Yeah, right. You see that?
That's exciting.
It is really exciting. The sad thing is I don't see a penny of any of the proceeds.
So they're just using your face for profit.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's fine.
It
goes all of it goes right to Dave LaGreca and Mark Henry. But I wouldn't have one if it wasn't for them. So
well, there you go. Hollywood is calling.
I know they're calling. They're not paying, but they're calling.
Well,
you got to get that face out there, Maybe they'll make one for you, Barb.
Yes, I would wear it proudly.
Oh, well, let's make that happen. All right.
Well,
what's going on in your life? What's shaking over there?
Actually, have a bit of a complimentary personal update.
Okay.
I got a steamer. I am never ironing again, ever.
How does this work? It's a crazy contraption.
It is.
It looks.
Just turn it on. Look, it's already steaming. Look at this.
Wow, look at that. Holy cow. Wow.
So
That
fast.
is so cool. I love that.
If it can't be steamed, it's getting thrown out. Because I am not ironing anymore. I'm not ironing Chuck's shirts. Do it yourself.
Wow.
That's what this is for.
This is great. I love it.
This is.
You think you can crank? Is there a levels on that, or the dial that says like turn it up to turbo or something?
No, that was the one speed. It has one speed of steam.
Oh, because I was wondering if you can. I always wanted to have a steam. Like what do they call it? A steamer, like a steam bath, something like that.
Oh,
get one of those. I wanted a steamer, and I wanted it in the bathroom. So I thought if I could buy one of those and crank it up to turbo or something.
It does reach maybe you might have to have someone kind of hold it over you.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be kind of cool. Maybe I ought to buy one of those. That'd be kind of cool.
It also just steams wrinkles out of your life.
I wonder if it works for my face. More on that later.
Bash and Barb!